Now, when it comes down to hooping, one of the mistakes that we make is, now I personally am not what I consider to be a naturally gifted hooping preacher. All right? Yes, sir. Well, let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Just listen to me. I appreciate the compliment, but listen. I personally do not consider myself a naturally gifted hooping preacher. Why? Because I taught myself an awful lot about it. I was not the kind. I've been preaching 38 years, started when I was 6 years old. There were times, if you heard me years and years ago, you would have thought I never could hoop. But it was something I always wanted to do, to the point that even against odds, not having the naturally gifted tuned voice to do it, that I made myself say, I'm going to learn to do this. I listened to Reverend Franklin, and I would practice. Driving down the streets in my own car, I practice. Sitting on the stool. That's the best practice time on the stool, brethren, that you can have, Just anytime, anywhere I could get some private time to myself. I just hoop. And let me tell you something about practice, and you'll find that I found that I could hoop in the car and would get to church and couldn't do it. Anybody here know what I'm talking about?